Hi, my name is Celine. I'm a dietetic intern here at VeggieRx and Windy City Harvest. And today I'll be talking to you about the power of protein. Some of today's topics will include what is protein, why do we need protein in our diet, some protein recommendations, and some food sources of protein. So first, what is protein? So protein is a macronutrient, and a macronutrient is just a component of food that is required by our bodies in a larger quantity. These include, besides protein, carbohydrates, and also fats. And so proteins actually are the building blocks for our tissues, including muscle, bones, teeth, cartilage, blood, hair, skin, and nails. And we can find protein in every single cell in our body as enzymes, hormones, different chemicals. So protein's really important in our body. And just a fun fact, the COVID-19 antibody is another example of a protein. So proteins can actually exist in a lot of different forms, which makes it really important. So why do we need protein in our diet? Some of the benefits of getting enough protein from foods include it improves recovery after any physical activity. It reduces muscle loss, which occurs just naturally as we age. It also helps build lean muscle and strength, and it can curb hunger and help maintain a healthy weight. So how much protein do we need in our diet? These are just some recommendations. For men, it's about 56 grams per day, a little bit less for younger males. For females, about 46 grams per day. And for kids, ages 9 to 13, about 34 grams per day. And we'll be going over some portion sizes so that you have a better idea of exactly how much these amounts in grams are. Protein needs actually increase in certain situations, such as during pregnancy and lactation, during any trauma or injury, or after a surgery, for example, or with certain illnesses. So make sure, if you are unsure about how much protein you need, to check with your doctor or a dietitian. So now we'll go over some examples of different kinds of foods that include protein. So there are both animal-based protein foods and also plant-based protein foods. Some of the animal ones include meat such as beef, pork, or poultry, also fish and shellfish, so shrimp, crab, eggs, and dairy products, so yogurt, cheese, even cottage cheese. And plant-based proteins include all kinds of nuts, seeds, nut butters, so peanut butter, almond butter, soy products such as tofu or edamame, also miso, and legumes such as chickpeas, beans, and peas. And so like I mentioned before, we're gonna go over some protein portions so it's easier to visualize how much a normal protein portion size is and how much protein you'll be getting out of that portion size. So for meat, poultry, and fish, a portion size is about 3 ounces, which will be just enough to fit in about the palm of your hand. And depending on the type of protein, you'll be getting anywhere between 18, 19 grams up to about 25 grams of protein. So fish will be on the lower end, and beef will be on the higher end of that. For foods like legumes or beans, grains, yogurt, and cottage cheese, an average serving size is about a fistful, and that's about a half cup. And so that serving from legumes will get you about 7 grams of protein. With yogurt, it'll get you about 8 grams of protein, so about the same. And with cottage cheese, it's actually a little bit more, so you'll be getting about 13.5 grams of protein from about a fistful size of cottage cheese. For nut butters, an average serving size is about 2 tablespoons or just enough to spread on a piece of toast, and that'll get about 8 grams of protein into your diet. And so just some tips for adding more protein into your diet. It's important to eat a variety of proteins. Doesn't always have to be, meat or fish. There are nut butters, which are on the sweeter side. There's snack options. There's even drinks. So you can drink cow's milk or soy milk, which will get you respectively about 8 grams or 11 grams of protein. So those are great sources. Also try to, as a rule of thumb, get about a deck of cards serving size into your meals. If you do forget about exact portion sizes, that's a nice little rule to have. And as I mentioned, proteins exist in snack forms, which are easy to have at home or prepare, such as yogurt and granola, hummus and veggies, nut butters and a piece of fruit, or maybe some whole wheat crackers, and a hard-boiled egg, which is very easy to have ready in the fridge. Those keep for a whole week in your fridge once they're cooked. So as usual, we will take any questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for listening today. Don't forget to hit subscribe on our channel so you don't miss out on our next nutrition education or recipe video. And feel free to post any other content that you would be interested in learning a little bit more about. We'll see you next time. Bye.